Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color?
طبعا هذا تحقيق
Ink
من
was
كان
dyed with
ديتلاس
cinnabarite.
الفامباير اللي هرب
Pretty
بعد
much
ما
his own
طغيت
name.
تحت قلب.
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
طبعا السالفة انه ديتلاف هذا قاعد يذبح المساجين او الجنود مدري ليه. مو مدري ليه قاعد يذبحهم لانه في شخص قاعد يبتز بحبيبته او قاعد يسوي اللي يقول انه مبتز عشان ما يسوي شيء لحبيبته. خلينا نشوف من المبتز.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
طيب نلخص معناته.
Let's sum up what we know.
حلو.
Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
That's big.
Actually, it is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
أرسل مستجدات للدوق. صيدك من الخش. طيب هذه 42 المهام. طيب بروح للمهمة هذه. نسيت. صح. سويت تطويرات شوي. طيب. لا ما أعرف. ممتاز. امزح يا 150 امزح. اوكي خلاص ابي هذه. هذا 100 200 أيوة. طيب ما في مشكلة. يا مسكين.
What a day.
أبغى أستعمل حصان بس والله المنطقة جميلة بشكل، بس ما بستعمل حصان. اللعبة رهيبة لدرجة إني سحبت على الجيم عشان ألعب. يلا نشيك على الجيم.
No two ways about it.
خلينا نسوي زيارة للفارس هذا اللي قاتل معي بالألعاب.
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency.
تعال. الشاشة.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely...
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some...
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
Okay.
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would...
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she...
Then suddenly...
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my... I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some... I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learned. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
نتحدى
Hardly
بفلوس
a
السيف.
regular job, this. Not often I gotta take...
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally.
يلا بلش.
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet...
يلا عاد 70.
I have comrades I can ask.
آخر شيء 60.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
يلا.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ. Require skills you don't usually apply. Races above all.
يلا رماية.
Marksmanship. Feeling.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
بسم الله.
Hit the red targets.
طيب.
Once more?
يلا مرة ثانية لا لا.
Gladly give.
واحدة أخيرة.
Once more?
خلاص من وجهك.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would...
Be nice to swing. Do some footwork. Work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand. Come with me.
يلا امشي.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time. Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
By might, I will stand and fight, but be warned, I do nothing halfway. Weeping Levioda's wounds. Attack! Attack!
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
Yeah.
Could probably use some more practice.
To make sure بس.
I will stand and fight, but be warned, I do nothing halfway. The lust to do evil, I'll beat it out of you. Attack! Attack!
Do you wish to practice fight?
خلاص اقلب وجهك.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher.
Where to now? If you...
يلا.
Let's do some writing.
Excellent idea. Come with me.
The knight returns from his days at war. Get the lass for him.
The tourney's race
Yeah.
differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Excuse me.
The gods have sent the beast as punishment for our sins. We have
هنا. بدي اخلص الاضافة قبل يجي البي سي. خلصت. لو جاء البي سي شكله سريع.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite the challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow.
شو القلم وش؟
The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed.
ليش؟
Come on, Roach.
Will you give it another go?
كفيت.
Had enough. Rather not wear my...
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good.
يلا خلينا نسجل.
One clap.
والله ممتع العالم بشكل يا الله. قبل فانتازيا.
The gods have punishment for our sins.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn.
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches... This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire... I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a...
You may now take the shields.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentions using it in combat? Not I. The
In that case,
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
ممتازة دي. يا أقسم بحب حبيبي 3 تواجد.
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume...
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena.
شو عم تقيسنا؟ بسم الله. قبل سويت ستيت. أنا ما أحب ألعب بالليل الصراحة. يلا بسم الله.
Right, Edruger clans, ducks nipples, get them while they're up.
Maybe this is...
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan Vatre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous...
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait. Play me in a round of Gwent.
ما أعرف جوينت مرة فلا.
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ha! You've denied me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize.
والله ما
You
أدري
have
إذا
sworn your vows. You have readied body and
والله
soul.
حلو يطلع
The
شكله.
time has come to test them.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. Against him, new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win.
يلا.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair cheek, Geralt's half strewn with joyous victory and bitter defeat.
والله إني بازل.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use is mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
طيب
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian.
Oriole feather.
Eyes within thy
Vivian
locks.
keep a bird
Thy
as a
lips
pet?
are like a thread of
No sign
stars.
of it here, if so.
Whose breasts are like
Bruxay tend to be fond of birds. Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Airs and salts. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
يلا بسم الله.
Why were you in there?
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous! Gaze at the host assembled before us! Look upon chivalry's best and come from far lands, here to seek glory! Hear now their names as I shout! Halmarin, the Baron of Lonfal! Linos of Metina! Rainfarn of At! Homaka! Godimir of Troy! Guy de Boisfren! Delwyn of Craigyow! Count Tai of Dondal! Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince! Geralt of Rivia! For Gregoire of Mount Gorgon, let out a roaring cheer! Does ignorance demand a bard in deceit? Does someone need telling how Tawny...
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother, me, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you tread. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step...
The Tawny's protector, the maid Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. Before us, Geralt from Rivia.
يلا بسم الله.
And he's up! We the thunderous roar, whose pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Come on.
Still to scrap the horseshoes, then drop the warhammer at Smith's.
shall be famous one day, as famous as you.
What happened to your
يا حبيبي يلا. أوب. توبات. صيغا.
stinky?
يلا باقي 6 سنين.
Do monsters have mamas and papas?
Keep
يا
your eyes on
الله.
your defenses, Witcher.
يلا والله لجلدك.
Witcher, good luck on the path.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace! A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair night. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Did you know
No idea.
how juvenile?
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall...
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I asked.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
أنا مالي خلق. بدي حرام.
Sorry, don't drink while I work.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
يلا خل بدو أسف.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
يا. وش الغبي ذا؟ الله يقلع. يلا خلاص.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the name.
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. That's
Glad to hear it. Now I got work.
الجنود واللعب هم عباطة.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your and none other. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
هذا كأنه ريفرنس لذا ماونتن اللي بجيم اوف ثرونز. ما ادري احس انه كذا يعني. يبيله فهمت. نفس اسمه ضخم ضيق. ما ادري اسمه.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before...
That grey domed scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivienne. Some kind of maniac.
يا سلام.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Vanished. Melted into thin air. And that bird. She a Bruxa? Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
اصبر خلني اجي.
Come on!
وجدت يا شيخ. يلا follow the lead.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave. From my saddle.
يلا يا حبيبي وين تاخذنا؟
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa.
A what?
Suspicion I had that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot, with no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onslaught.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Rituals involve transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help, or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till Attorney's End.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonso will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Southern outlaws led by Halar the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the
None.
I doubt you'll do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed.
هيا.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the team shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries. Whose virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face.
يلا بسم الله.
Let us begin! Count Resurrectus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. Quickly! From the right! Now! Never retreat! Let us end this! You're done!
Not good.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For
بس
showing
شوف
such
لما جيت
verve,
تسلق
each
انت.
knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon,
عطني The Mountain.
shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers. It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes? Any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rivia, Geralt his name. Though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locked troop, now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy. Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last
The
history.
Mountain. بوقف
I
بعدين
wish
بصور
all
من
the
جديد.
combatants good fortune.